What I like about science journalism and being a science journalist is that I get to tell very fascinating stories about subjects that people rarely come across or rarely think of, or they didn't even know it existed, and so on. So we are always at the pulse of very fascinating subjects. And then, of course, I get to ask all the researchers all the funky questions that I have. I can just go ahead and call anyone and ask them to explain their research to me, and that is a very nice thing that I appreciate a lot. I think the important thing about science journalism is that there's not enough science literacy in the general population as it should be, but those background knowledge is important when we are facing important decisions, such as to vaccinate our kids or not, and which energy sources to use, and how to treat our environment, and what dangers might be there when we're using certain chemicals. And that is why I think the science section can transport a lot of these things and help people understand how things really work. I wanted to be a judge here because I was very curious. I was curious about how the judging process works, and I was curious about which entries we are going to see. I'm always curious about how other outlets treat different stories and so on, and so I expected to see quite a broad range of works on science journalism for kids, and that's exactly what I got. And I enjoyed very much reading through the contestants' entries, and enjoyed very much discussing with the other judges which story should win and why. Be bold and be personal, because that's what journalists are looking for, and it's also the things that stick with the audience. As scientists often think that good work will speak for itself, but actually science journalism is about, or journalism in general is about stories. It's about telling a good story, and the flesh and bones of a good story is often not only the scientific background and the science in progress, but it's the people that do the science. And that's why I would tell every scientist, whenever they speak to a journalist, to mention how they got into the field, what really is at the heart of their research, what captures them, and what really keeps them going in their field.